What's up, guys? Brendan from Market Maker. So I wake up this morning, got a nice 5 hours of sleep, and I have 85 messages asking for a video update. My video last night was very well received, and I appreciate all of you watching my content. And right after that, we had a whale pump, just like I said we could have in that video last night. I said, barring a whale pump, we will be rolling down on the 4 hour time frame. The EMAs descend from there, and we pumped. So let's look and see exactly what's happening with this. Let's just dive right into it. I'm going to show you what to expect. Is this pump going to last and where it will go? Okay, so here we go. So this is the 8 hour time frame. I was showing you last night to pick up where we left off. You know, the death cross, Bitcoin going down 55% after the death cross. I showed you the market top. I have videos literally titled market top and 200 moving average. This is your market top, the 200, okay, your blue line. You battled it over a dozen times and you lost against it every single time. And this could be what we're seeing right now. You see how we just had that, we have this pump and it comes back down? It's because you can't defeat the 200. And after we had that pump, by the way, in recent history, we had a massive dump from it. Okay, I believe that was 11,500 points we dumped, and yeah, I didn't mean to draw that shape, but it happened, guys. It just happened. Any rate, TA. So looking in perspective here, we have a pump, but zoom out, guys. You got to zoom out when people worry about, is this the market reversal? Is this the trend? Look at the trend, okay? And from here, you can still see we're in a downtrend, guys. You have to defeat previous highs to really be in a market reversal. This is a pump. There's a conference going on. There's a bunch of different things going on. Whales have randomly pumped this, including here in recent history, to try to incite FOMO and things like that. But I mean, you can easily draw a downtrend trend line here. Okay, you can draw a downtrend from up here. You can draw it from anywhere you want to draw it. You can draw a descending triangle here, which will fall out of. Okay, I'll zoom in a different time frame and show you some different things, what you can draw. Okay, so we have our market top, the 200. You can see it again and again, guys. Look at this. We don't defeat it. Look what we're getting close to. The 200's at about 32.5. Okay, I will tell you right now on YouTube, you're not getting past the 200. You can get above it like this in a shape and you can fall from it. I'm the only person on YouTube telling you that's the market top. And that's in the 4 hour time frame that I'm tracking that, okay? Recent history, we lost it in the 1 hour as well. See, what happened was, back with the death cross, you lost the 200 on the daily. Then you lost the 200 on the 4 hour moving average, and now you lost the 200 on the 1 hour. Okay, you might be able to get above it on the 1 hour because that's recent history, but the 4 hour, you're not passing it. You can make a shape above it. You can stay above it for even 2 days, but you're going to fall back down from it. So there's your market top. So that's the market top, and I want to show you something else. You know, people were telling me in our Discord, I haven't been up that long. People were saying in Discord, hey, you actually did a disservice to my own TA by saying we declined 55% from our high and we're in a bear cycle, because that's true. They're pointing out alts declined disproportionately to that. So again, TA guys and who you follow, right? If you were holding up here because you said, oh, don't worry about this pullback to 47. Look, we're back in the 50s. We got back up to 59 even. But everything's fine, 200K Bitcoin. And then you held all through this dump because you're a holder and you're following 200K, BTC videos that keep getting pumped out daily. If you're holding this whole time, I just want to show you a couple of coins real quick, guys. ENJ, my favorite coin to short. If you were watching who you were watching and you're tracking these guys, you had ENJ at $4. ENJ is now $1.08. So why Bitcoin declined 55%? Because people say, Brendan, I don't trade futures. Why do I care if the market goes down? I'm just going to hold coins. Guys, it's investing 101. You should read into how to invest. It's not just whether or not you trade in futures, okay? Although you can make a lot of money in that. It's very risky. You can make a lot of money. A lot of people don't want to do that. I get that. It's opportunity cost. Opportunity cost, because had you followed somebody competent, right? And it's not your fault because you may be new in this space and you don't know who to follow. You don't know who's good. You don't know who's bad. Had you followed somebody competent and they told you to sell anywhere around here, You're saving so much money. You could quadruple your portfolio in Engine. If that's the coin that you love, you could have 4 times as much Engine coin for the same amount of investment. 4 times as much, right? What's another hot coin? ADA. Okay, if you're following the Moon Boys, the When Lambo Boys, the Blow Off Top Boys, we have to have 200K Bitcoin. Don't worry, you never need to sell. Well, then you had ADA over here probably. You had it on the ascent. You might have had it at its high. How fortunate for you at 246. But unfortunately for you, you're watching somebody that tells you Bitcoin's going to 200K. You held it through all of this mess, all of this decline. You held it because they don't know what the 200 moving average, and they don't know how to tell you when to sell, because it's not financial advice. None of this is. It's education. But what's your education? In our country, you have private schools, you have public schools. You're getting a sub-public level, school level education watching these guys, okay? You're watching people that don't understand investing or finance. You could have 2.5 times as much ADA, just about 2.5 times as much ADA now as you could have if you sold at the high, okay? For the same investment, guys, if you had $500 of ADA and you bought in and you got up to 246, you could even have more ADA. But even if you just had $500 of ADA at $2.46, you could have twice as many coins right now. So when you watch these guys, because I just watched a video today talking about how the shorters are getting wrecked, the shorters are going to get wrecked by this reversal. The shorters I made more money in this market in the last 2 months than I made in the stock market all last year. And it's because of this. It's because of the When Lambo Boys. So the shorters don't get wrecked because most people don't hold shorts for days and weeks and months. Yeah, sure, wealthy guys do on YouTube, the guys that are millionaires in crypto and whatnot. Most shorters are day trading shorts. They're getting in and out of trades. And swing trading shorts, that's what I do. I post my trades. I've made more money in a 10-day period in shorts than I did in my stock investments all of last year. Okay, so that's why I'm in this market. But people in shorts aren't getting wrecked. People in longs watching 200K blow off top Bitcoin videos are getting destroyed, and not destroyed in the way that you think. Not, well, what do you mean? I have 1,000 XRP. I have 1,000 ADA. How am I getting destroyed? Because you could have 2,000 ADA. You could have 4 times the amount of Engine coin that you had originally. You're missing the opportunity cost, guys. That's what you're missing out on. That's what you need to be aware of. So different ways to look at it, right? And I left out that difference of the alts because, I didn't think about it. I was just focusing on Bitcoin's price declination, but the alts are disproportionately affected. And that's a very good point. And shout out to my Discord group for pointing that out. So let's look at price action, because is this a true reversal, right? What we're seeing here, is this a true reversal? Well, let's zoom in to the time frame. Man, I need some caffeine this morning. Let's get in really, really close. Okay. 1 hour time frame. We got above the 200. Okay. That's the 1 hour. Oh, wait. No, we didn't. We're at the 200 right now. Oh, gee. Yeah, because I have it red. Okay. My other chart is blue. So the 200, we're at it right now in the 1 hour. This is literally what I was just talking about, okay? As you can see, I do zero prep before I come on YouTube. I do it live. I'm like Bill O'Reilly. F it, we'll do it live. All right, so we have the whale pump. Let me throw some structure on here so you can see where we're at. You're not just staring at candles. What do I want to show you? This is fine. All right, so where's our EMA band? Let's at least do that. Okay, so here you are. You had this whale pump last night, okay? The whale's pumped right after I released that video. I think we have a guy in our group. He may be a mole. He may be a whale. His name is Trev. I think he's reporting to the other whales about my video TA, because that's too much of a coincidence that I literally said we could have a whale pump, 8 hours ago, and I wake up and we have massive whale action. You are at the 200 right now. Hey guys, I'm gonna make a prediction. If you hold this, you're going to get defeated, okay? Because this happens over and over again. If you look at this on the 1 hour, you may be able to beat it, but recent history, we lost it. And on the 4 hour, you're like 0 and 12 against it. So you've reached your market top. Okay, most likely. And again, in the 4 hour time frame, I'll show you. We'll look at it here in a second. But this is actually really exciting when I see that my TA is spot on uh, for current trend. All right, I don't want the guppy on here so we can see this. Let's look at all the places real quick in the 1 hour time frame. So again, the red line, let me take off the 50 so it's not confusing. The red line is your 200. This is probably what's going to happen right here. Look at this. Every time you get above it, this is recent history. This is July 11th. This isn't a long time ago, guys. You got above it. What did you need to get above it? You needed a whale pump to get above it, right? You make a triple Buddha, a head and shoulders. You sell off from it right here. You try to get above it with just organic buying and various 200K Bitcoin videos. You try to get above it. You get rejected. You come back down. You try to get above it. You get rejected. What did you just make? Double top, sell off. Okay, you guys seeing a pattern? Again, this is July 9th, July 10th, July 11th. This is going to happen again. Here we are over here, July 7th. There's the 200. Guys, this is TA so easy when it does this. When you nail the market structure, when you know the market top, this is so easy to do. And you're not going to see this anywhere on YouTube. And that's my point. I'm not a genius. That's just how bad so much of the TA is on YouTube. They're going to show you so many different things, and this is the bottom line. This is Occam's razor. This is the simplest explanation for the market structure that you're in. Okay, here we go again, guys. Guess what? You battle the 200. 1 hour time frame. That's how small the time frame is. You battle the 200. You get above it. You make yet another head and shoulders or triple Buddha, and you sell off. I mean, guys, you can go through this over and over again. Here you go again. You get a whale needle pump. The only way you're getting above the 200 is a whale needle. Look at this over and over again. This is kind of the structure that you have that just happened today or last night in the US. You get a whale pump, right? You have some consolidation. You get a second whale pump. That's literally what we had. You make a double top and you fall and sell off. So this is just going back to July 3rd. We're still in July, and look how many shapes you've made and sell-offs you made battling the 200. Nobody on YouTube will show you this, okay? I didn't even go over these shapes. I mean, there's more and more shapes, right? You have a double top here, you sell off. And that's not even above the 200, that's below it, okay? You have a double top here, you sell off. Guys, Bitcoin isn't a death roll. It's falling down. And this is what you have right here. Look at these whale needles. Look at these whale needles. You need 2 whale needles just to get to 200, and you can't get by it. Look at the price struggling. It's sad, really. I mean, it's really sad. Nobody on YouTube will show you that because they don't understand what's happening. And if you get above this, let's look at the 4 hour. I'll show you the 4 hour. 4 hour, see the 200's higher up. That would be your ultimate market cap, okay? And that's at about 33.3. That's the top of the market. If you get above the 200 and can use it as support and you stay above it, you're at 33.3 for your market top. How do I say that with such confidence? Because again, what I just showed you on the 1 hour, you can do with the 4 hour over and over again. You cannot defeat it. You were like 0 and 12. You can sit here and count all these times if you want to. But since April 17th, when you dumped, right? Since April 17th, you can get up above it and make shapes, but you always sell off. Look at that sell off. Okay, you cannot use the 200 moving average anymore. You're in a bear cycle. The bull maxis don't understand this, and when you fell, look at this. The whole reason you lost the 200, you actually lost it before, to be honest. Like I said in my other videos. Okay, look at what happened in March. You got below it. You use it as support here. And this is when you lost it, April 17th, like you've heard me say that date over and over again, because you lost the 200, you got above it. What'd you do? You made a double top. So the reason you keep making shapes, the reason I'm pointing shapes out is because there's no volume to support the price at this level. That's why you make a shape, because you get Elon Musk, you get the whales, Mark Cuban, all the moron billionaires, and all the 200K Bitcoin rooms buying in, right? They're FOMOing in. They're like, oh yeah, 200K Bitcoin. And then it rolls over. And then it crashes, okay? And again, I'm not making fun of the people that are new in the space that don't know any better. I'm talking about these idiots perpetuating this idea that don't know how to use TA at all. You keep making shapes, you make head and shoulders, you crash, you make double tops, you crash. The reason being 200 moving average is your market top. And when you lost it here, you had your descent from 57K into your chop in the 40s, okay? That's what you had. And another thing I want to show you, because guys don't know how to draw shapes on YouTube, lots of guys are doing this, okay? They're taking a line from way up here to draw some type of wedge, to draw like a descending wedge, okay? Like, look, we're in a descending wedge. You don't see the descending wedge? This is the price action. We're in a descending wedge. It's a bullish pattern, and it's going to fall up and break out. Look, Bitcoin's going to go up when it finds a bottom. Maybe it does line up with the wedge at some point, but they're drawing things incorrectly. That's what you need to know. There's macro trends and micro trends, okay? If you're going to take something from the chop, you need to look where you're at. As you guys have seen in my TA, which is all in the Discord, it's all posted. It's triangles, right? I'm a triangle trader. Wedges are in the family of triangles for triangle trading from Forex background, but most wedges are more subjective where you can draw them because you can draw this in multiple places, right? Triangles have more defined parameters oftentimes. You have guys drawing it from the chop, guys drawing it from up here. I see guys drawing it from up here from where you fell. So you can make shape. I mean, look at this. You can make shapes all over the place. And what happens in YouTube and Twitter is one guy draws it that has a big following and all the other guys pick it up. And they don't even know how to explain it. I have us trading in a descending triangle, which is a bearish pattern, which makes sense. The last two bear pennants I've drawn have broken correctly, which is to the downside. Whereas guys that are drawing wedges, they keep drawing descending wedges. Look, we're in a descending wedge. We're in a descending wedge. Yes, descending wedges you stand up from. Again, it's a bias. It's roughly 2/3 of the time, right? But that's not the overall pattern you're trading in. Regardless if you draw a bearish pattern or a bullish pattern, the price is going to come back up. How it recovers, when it recovers, those are all price predictors closely tied to the shape that you're drawing, okay? So that's how you can look at the accuracy of that. All right, guys, that's your Bitcoin update. Watch Bitcoin, watch the whale pump, right? Again, look at the 1 hour. This is the battle. Your 200, your market top. I'm so glad that I was convinced to do another update this morning because I didn't even realize we were battling the 200 at this point. That's your market top. If this holds, if it doesn't hold, you're at 33.3, and that is your market top, not just like for a week. You're at 33.3 right now for descending moving average. That's your market top since April 17th. 3 months. So if you can defeat the 200 at 33.3, use it as support, not just come up, make a shape, and then fall back down. That's your market reversal, is at 33.3. What you're happening here, I don't think you're going to defeat this. I think the 200 is going to reject you. This could take hours of candles, but I think it's going to reject you because of recent history and because, guys, our bottom wasn't 29K. It's not. It's the bottom for the perma bulls, and it's the bottom maybe for the whales, but it is not the bottom for retail. And retail is half the market for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's controlled 50% by whales and institutions. The other half is retail. If you're buying coins right now, I mean, you're taking a major risk because you could be buying in. The prices are good, don't get me wrong. I mean, XRP was what, 50 cents, 52 cents? But you could be buying in way too high, guys. Way too high. I would wait and see how this battle pans out because this is the battle right now. This is your market top. You got your video. Guys, we'll watch this. I'll put another update later today when I'm done with work. And keep an eye out on it. Remember, harpoon the whales, go along for the ride, stack some money. Guys, like the video, subscribe. Thanks for all the new members. Hey, we passed 200 members in our Discord, which is a milestone. We formed it, but early June. So we got 200 members now in the Discord group. Thank you so much for coming. We have a weekly offering. We have a monthly membership. Again, no risk. One price. You get signals. You get our trades. You get everything. And it is a lower price, about 50 to 75% lower than the bigger guys on YouTube that charge you tiers for different memberships, okay? Much, much lower, and it's no risk. Come join. If you don't like it, you get a refund. That's it. You know, nobody's asked for a refund. 200 members. I think you're in great company there. Guys, talk to you soon. Have a great day at work or a great evening, depending on your time zone, and see you in the next video.